Before you begin, it is strongly recommended to paint, stain, or varnish your door prior to installation. By applying the finishing product on a flat surface, you will make the job easier and avoid drips on the door. If necessary, consider protecting the floor and furniture around the door to prevent any damage or debris. You can use the packaging cardboard to cover your surfaces and ensure optimal protection. Using a screwdriver and hammer, gently tap upwards to loosen the hinges. If necessary, you can use a flat lever to make this step easier. Once the hinges are removed, lift the door off the hinges. Using your screwdriver or drill, remove the hinges attached to the door frame along with the strike plate. If necessary, trace the outline of the decorative moldings using a utility knife. Then, use a putty knife or flat lever to gently lift and remove the moldings. Using your screwdriver or flat lever, carefully unscrew or detach the frame. Once this step is complete, you can easily remove the frame. Perform a visual inspection to ensure that the walls are in good condition. We recommend that the width and height of the opening be 2 inches or about 5 centimeters larger than the door. Be sure to check in multiple places to ensure the opening is square. Use a level to confirm that the opening is vertically plumb and that the floor is perfectly level. Perform this step on a flat, horizontal surface, preferably on sawhorses for added stability. Carefully remove the door components using a flat lever. If any nails remain in place, carefully remove them. Conduct a visual inspection of the door and its various components. Here's what you should find inside the box. The door, 2 side jambs with the door stops, a top jamb with a door stop, 3 sets of hinges, and the screws. Based on the swing direction selected in Step 8, place the 2 side jambs on a flat surface, positioning them according to the visual indication of the desired swing direction. Identify the bottom of each side jamb. The frame and door stops provided measure 81 1/8 inches, allowing for necessary adjustments based on the flooring. Press one side jamb against the wall on the hinge side. Then mark the measurement on your wall at the top of the jamb. Repeat this same step on the latch side. Use one of your side jambs or any other straight piece, along with a level, to check that both marks are at the same height. Adjust if necessary. Then make a new marking once you found the correct level. If you had to adjust due to an uneven floor, the difference between the initial mark and the adjusted level mark represents the extra cut you'll need to make on the jamb on the side that is too high. Based on the calculation from the previous step, you can now mark the jambs. Be sure to mark the correct measurement on the right jamb, making sure to differentiate between the hinge side and the latch side. In our video's example, we opted for option 2 and decided to measure from the bottom of the jamb. You can now cut the side jambs. Assemble the frame using the 2 side jambs and the top jamb. Place the top jamb at the top of the 2 side jambs. Screw or nail the top jamb to the 2 side jambs. Use the doorstop from the top jamb to ensure the side jambs are spaced correctly. Do not install the doorstops at this stage. Use the pre-drilled holes to pre-screw the frame, starting from the hinge side and working from the top. Insert wood shims and tighten the screws. Repeat this step for the other 2 pre-drilled holes on the hinge side, checking the level multiple times. Screw the hinges onto the frame using the pre-machined locations provided for this purpose. Screw the hinges onto the door using the pre-machined locations provided for this purpose. Lift the door and align the door hinges with those on the jamb. Don't hesitate to ask for help if necessary. Insert the retaining pins into each of the designated slots. Use the pre-drilled holes to pre-screw the frame on the latch side this time. Insert wood shims and make sure to leave an 1/8 of an inch gap between the door and the frame when the door is closed. Repeat this step for the other 2 holes on the latch side, checking the level several times and tighten the screw. You can now cut the wood shims. Install the strike plate and handle following the supplier's instructions. To ensure proper positioning of the doorstops, close the door. Install the top jamb doorstop first, using finishing nails. Make sure to leave a 1/16 of an inch gap between the doorstop and the closed door. Measure each side of the door from the floor to the top jamb doorstop and mark each of the side jambs doorstops to the correct length. You can now cut the 2 side jambs doorstops to the correct length. Install the side jambs doorstops using finishing nails. Be sure to leave a 1/16 of an inch gap between the doorstops and the closed door. We recommend using a nail punch if possible to avoid damaging your doorstops with the hammer. You have now completed the installation of your Milette door. With your attention to detail and careful workmanship, you successfully completed a task that enhances both the aesthetics and functionality of your interior. We hope you're satisfied with the final results and that your new door will bring comfort and style to your space. If you have any future projects, feel free to reach out to us for additional advice or instructions.